the most brutal section in the entire Donkey Kong Country trilogy. 1, 2, and 3. In my opinion. And I think also in the opinion of many others. Hello and welcome to a new video. I'm InvictusBM, and welcome to episode 21, the finale of Donkey Kong Country 2. Just one more stage separates us from the end. Well, one stage and one boss. Why I call it a boss, you will see. It's not really a fight, it's just dodging obstacles. But you'll see that after we get through this hell. What I would consider, and what many others consider, the hardest and most brutal stage in the entire Donkey Kong Country trilogy, Animal Antics. We already gave it a few attempts last time, and they all failed tragically, so yeah. If you guys didn't watch the last episode, this is an animal buddy gauntlet of sorts, where we have to play one section as each of our animal buddies. This first one being a relatively easy one with Rambi the Rhino, and we will see On Guard, the swordfish, we will see Squitter the spider, we will see Squawks the parrot, and finally Rattly the rattlesnake. Some parts are easier than others. One of them is notorious for being hell on earth, but we'll get to all that in a second. We're almost done with the Rambi part. In fact, here is where we jump into On Guard, into the water, and I'm pretty sure this is also how far we got last time, because after this section is where the checkpoint, the continue barrel is. Okay, just dodge all the starfish here. They're arguably the biggest danger of them all here. At least in this section. Or maybe also the particles that these guys shoot out, but overall... Oh no, these guys are the biggest obstacles. I have misspoke. Oh god, but at least as long as we get through this, I'm pretty sure this is where we're gonna get close to the end. Yep, okay, we got it. And now this is where we get, first of all, to the continue barrel, but also to arguably my least favorite of the bunch, that being Squitter the spider. You've guys already seen how much I dislike this animal buddy. Let me just think, Webwoods. Yeah, Webwoods was the name of the stage. Oh god, don't even get me started on that. But this section, for the most part, is relatively harmless, but just you wait. Okay, and let me jump down here and destroy this guy. I said destroy this guy. Okay, good. And now, let me just be careful here. Okay, perfect. And now there's gonna be a ton of these Kremlings coming all at once. And yeah, let's just defeat them all like this. I think that's honestly the easiest way. We could also make platforms above them, I think, and just destroy them when they're jumping high up there, but no. I'm not gonna do that. Okay, and now there's singers coming. We're also a bit of a danger, but nothing too bad. Oh, shouldn't have said that. Okay, don't worry, we're gonna get a DK barrel soon, after we are done with the Squitter part. Oh! Also, before we leave this part, we have to get this bonus barrel here. The final one of the game. Destroy them all. And also, I think, in my eyes, one of the toughest ones, because, well, I mean, for one, we're playing as Squitter, whom I hate, as we've all established at this point. Oh, wrong button. That's exactly why. But... Okay, now that we're at this point with Squawks, it's relatively easy. We just have to fly up and, yeah, kill them. Just like that. And the time limit, I think, is pretty fair as well. Okay, now I just have to get up and transform into Squitter again. And that's it. The second to last DK coin is ours. And now, for the most infamous part of the stage. I am nervous. I am so fucking nervous. I don't even want to continue from this point on. Ugh. Okay, I would say let's just go in here. You might have noticed a little cut that I did just there. And usually I wouldn't say anything about it, but this is just what I think of the stage, okay? I just had to pause for a second and genuinely really think about if I really wanted to do this today. Because you know my temper when it comes to games, and yeah, I just decided I am in a good headspace today that I might not rage after 2 minutes, maybe after like 5, but yeah, say hello to Squawks. And one thing I have to say is that I like Squawks. He's a fun little fella. I also like Bramble stages. They might be challenging, very challenging every now and then, but they're still manageable. Rare has found a way to make this stage, this Bramble stage, not just pretty damn unmanageable, but into the most brutal section in the entire Donkey Kong Country trilogy, 1, 2, and 3, in my opinion. And I think also in the opinion of many others. Say hello to the wind. Like the winds, oh god, you came here running. Take the consequence of living. Yes, I am singing like the wind. Or no, I keep forgetting. It has an actual title. Yeah, the most mysterious song on the internet for you. But yeah, what is there to be said about the Squawk section of Animal Antics that hasn't been said? Okay? There is a reason why this... Oh wow, that worked surprisingly well. Why this section is notorious, why this section is hated by many. This isn't a short section. One wrong gust of wind at the wrong time, and you're being sent flying into the thorns, into the zingers, into the dragonflies, whatever is available. And at the same time, these gusts of wind are so strong, and they change constantly. I mean, it's still at a pretty good pace, so that you would say, like, okay, it's not completely random, which, thank God it's not completely random. I would lose my mind, but yeah, just don't mind me if we're going at this much more careful, or I'm going at this much more carefully than some others might. But still, for some reason, this is working quite well. Okay, before I do anything, get in there safely. Forget everything I said. You know what? Before I even go through this part, I'm gonna have to take a break as well. I've never made it through there on the first attempt. Never. It's always taken me like 10 minutes at least. Or, no, not 10 minutes, 10 attempts. Or, well, in recent playthroughs I've gotten better at it. I've done like 6 or 7. But, oh my god. Oh my god. And now we have to get through this part without dying, and I have only 1 health point. Ooh. I'm nervous. I am really fucking nervous about this. Hold on 1 second. I gotta go get some fresh air. Hold on. Oh god. Okay. Okay. I think it's time to go. I got some fresh air. It was cold. It's starting to get cold at night outside. It's not a good thing. But no. No, I'm not gonna jinx myself. I just wanted to say something, but no, I don't want to jinx anything. Just focus. Be laser focused on everything that's happening here. Okay. Jump on that thing. And one more time. Okay. Now this is the final hurdle. If we go into this barrel too early or too late, we're gonna get killed by that red zinger. Now. Yes! Oh my god! Okay. What do I want? I don't know what I want. I want a 1-up. That would be cool. We got a 1-up. Oh my god! We... Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm continuing. I don't even care. This has been the most perfect run of Animal Antics that I've ever had. Continue. Please. Krocodile Kore. This is the end, my friends. This is... Oh god, excuse me. This is the final hurdle. And it's... Yeah, I guess You might think it's a boss fight, but really it's just dodging obstacles. And tough obstacles at that too, but we're both Diddy and Dixie now, and we have several attempts at this. We're good. Okay, those fish, I don't care about them. They're not any danger. Okay, now these things, remember them from the original fight? They invert our controls. Well, I mean, I explained them, I think, but we never really got hit by them. Okay, but there's more of them. And even more spiky cannonballs, which are coming out faster. Okay, just like these. Okay, 3 of them. And 3 of them. No, more of them. Oh god, okay. Diddy, you got this. Okay, I think we're past the hardest part anyway. Okay, now he's shooting. Oh! Oh! I forgot he's going already. Okay, and continue. And 1, 2, 3. Okay. And 3 over them. 3 over them. 3 over them. 3 over them and duck. And now 3 over them and jump. Okay. And now there's the barrel. We almost got it. Just throw that thing into the cannonball. And that's it. That is the end, my friends. We beat the game 102%. And Diddy doesn't seem to care that K. Rool just got thrown into that thing. But I do, so let's watch. Oh my god, that was probably... That was the best way this episode could have gone, honestly.
Nice going, kid. I reckon only a true video game hero would have finished it all. Let's get out of this miserable dump and get it back to Donkey Kong Island.
Yes, please, get out of there. And look at that! We're on top!
Back to see me again, eh, Sonny? Let's see if you've improved your hero status, shall we?
Oh, we totally did. We totally fucking did.
I'm not afraid to admit it, Diddy, my boy. Even I'm wrong occasionally. You're as big as a hero as they come. You must take after me and Donkey. Well done!
Wow. Getting a praise like that from Cranky Kong is a massive success. And just like that, Captain K. Rool's empire falls. But look at the ship. He's escaping because he still has a bit of mayhem to do in Donkey Kong Country 3. But... yeah, you hear him laughing there, that jackass. But... what can there be said? This is probably going to be a bit of a short episode. I don't even know. I kept the recording running while I was catching fresh air, and while I was just standing there trying to debate if I should do the squawk section or not. But that's it, my friends. That is the end of Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Conquest. Well, as we look out at the sunset, which I will do for just a second, while I explain to you what's going to happen from here on out. What's going to happen from here on out is we will play Donkey Kong Country 3, but I'll be completely honest, not directly after this. I need a bit of time. Don't worry, Donkey Kong Country 3 will start very, very soon. Probably in like at least a week or two. Just give me some time. I will finish Sonic 4 first, Sonic 4 Episode 1, which is running simultaneously, and then we will probably come back to Donkey Kong Country 3, Dixie Kong's Double Trouble. But what's gonna follow this up is, yeah, a bit of an unexpected jump, but I really want to play this game. For the GameCube, Resident Evil 0. Yep, like I said, a bit of a surprising jump, a surprising turn of events, but I really want to play this game. I just recently got back into the original Resident Evil games on the GameCube, 1 through 4, after having not played them for ages. And yeah, because I played the Resident Evil 9 demo at Gamescom this year, and yeah, it kind of got me back into it, and I want to start playing a bit more Resident Evil on this channel, and Resident Evil 0 would be a great start, just at the start of the journey, I would say. And, yeah, what else is there to say? Let's, get out of the sunset and back into the title screen, We're gonna skip the rareware thing, Diddy's Conquest, and let's take a look at our save file, shall we? Let's take a look, and 102%. Sadly, no more Krem coins because we wasted them all on the Lost World, but 40 Donkey Kong coins, 102% in 5 hours and 32 minutes. Really not the best time, honestly, but, you know, it is what it is. We should be happy for what we got. We got the 102%. That's all we need. So, with that being said, join us next time for Resident Evil 0. And if you're not interested in Resident Evil 0, but want to check out some other Let's Plays that are currently going on, we got, what I already said, Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 1. A pretty controversial Sonic the Hedgehog title. We have Metroid Other M, a very controversial Metroid title. And we have Super Mario Galaxy 2, a very non-controversial Mario title. But yeah, these are all going to be blind Let's Plays, and Resident Evil 0 is going to be blind as well, which means from here on out, at least for the next few days, this channel is going to be a complete blind Let's Play channel, which I'm excited for that. I'm honestly very excited for that. We're exploring games. I'm exploring games for the first time as we go. Donkey Kong Country 3 will not be blind. I have played it before, but I have not played Donkey Kong Country Returns, or at least, well, I've played the first world or two of it a long time ago, but since then, not really. But, yeah, I'm gonna count that as a blind Let's Play anyway. But, until next time, I'm Invictus from Lentakenta. This has been Donkey Kong Country 2, my Let's Play of it. Yeah, wow, I'm butchering this outro, but I don't care. This has been my Let's Play of Donkey Kong Country 2, and I'll see you guys next time.